Hello viewers, welcome to another quick video on Emergency Disaster Radio. This one is going to be on Vet Your Gear. I've done a previous one on Vet Your Gear, but I find myself needing to do a second. Underneath here is the EP-Ever MPPT 20 amp hour charge controller. That goes through to this watt meter and then off to this eco-worthy 20 amp hour battery. To the point of my video, Vet Your Gear, I have owned two of these 20 amp hour videos or batteries. If you check some of my earlier videos, you'll see that I had a emergency radio box set up that had two of these. One failed. I was vetting my gear and it failed. It was a bad BMS, so that battery is done. This one here, the BMS appears fine. However, I only get 5 amps out of it, 5.63. In testing and vetting, I drained the battery until the BMS shut off, and then I recharged it until the charger shut off. That was 5.63 amps. So I'm not getting my full 20, and that is why I say vet your gear. Now, I will say with eco-worthy, I've owned two batteries. Both have let me down. I probably will not go with a third, fourth, or more. However, it's not the only eco-worthy product that I own. This solar panel is a folding solar panel made by eco-worthy. It's a 120 watt panel. It folds up to be, a nice, reasonable size. For 120 watts, which is what it claims, the best I've gotten is 105, being meticulous with sun angle and that sort of thing. That's more than acceptable. When you consider efficiency rates and things like that, I was surprised to get as much as I did. This particular panel, I own two of these. I will happily endorse these as a folding solar option. On my charge controller, this is the wire for one, and this is the current wire using the one I just shown you. So again, I will happily endorse the eco-worthy 120 watt folding solar panel as vetted and providing the expectations that you would want. This one panel actually gives off more power than the four of these other panels combined. So again, I really endorse the eco-worthy 120 watt folding solar panel. I don't use the provided charge controller because I use an MPPT, which provides you with greater amperage and less loss. However, with these batteries, I've purchased two of them. Within 3 years, both have failed on me. So I'm probably not going to continue buying these. I'll look for a different product, and I may abandon the 220 amp hour, being as they're a compact size and you can do a lot with them. I may go with a single 50 amp hour. I have yet to decide. However, the point of my quick video here is to make sure that you vet your gear and make sure you know it does what it does. I know for sure this 20 amp hour battery gives me 5 amps because I vetted. Now I can, for daylight operations, I can live with that because it's only going to act as a 5 amp capacitor anyway. The charge controller is going to be what actually powers my radio and keeps everything going. However, sunlight fades, you know that your battery is going to let you down within about an hour and a half to 2 hours, because it's not holding as much. And you know, this isn't a negative video for the eco-worthy battery division or eco-worthy power altogether. I don't want to give them a sort of a negative review, but I do want to be very honest with my videos and tell you, after owning 2 identical batteries, neither one of them have performed to my expectation. Now, I've had no communication with eco-worthy on this matter, so the company itself has not been provided with any opportunity at all to receive back the failed batteries and investigate that, as well as replace them with other batteries and make it right. I have not given them that opportunity, so that's not on them, that's on me. I've had no communication with them. Although, the point of my video is vet your gear, make sure it works. It doesn't matter what the gear is, if it's a radio or an antenna or a charge controller, a battery, a solar panel, it doesn't matter. All parts and pieces of your gear should be thoroughly vetted to ensure it works. Even when the gear is at a state of fail, it ought to still carry a use. This battery behaving as though it's a 5 amp hour capacitor, in an emergency, I can live with that just fine. That gives me sun up to sundown of reliable communications. I know what it is, and I know what it isn't. And that's the point. I know what to expect. I'm not going to be surprised by a failure when the math said it should have lasted hours longer. Aside from that, I don't have too much more for you. I hope you're enjoying your day. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.